Hello YouTubers, it's Alicia Janae. It has been a while since I have done a video and I'm sorry about that. I should have given an update around 2 weeks ago. My last video was posted a month ago. Yeah, around a month ago. So I'm going to make this video short and sweet. I know a lot of times, I know for me it's annoying when I go and I click on a video because the title sounds super interesting, which most of the times it is. That's the reason I'm clicking on it. But then it takes a whole 5 to 7 minutes for that person to get to the point and you're up there trying to fast forward it. So I don't want this to be one of those videos. So let me get straight to the point. So in my last video, I touched on how I was getting really sick and I was feeling nauseated and having like all these stomach issues from taking Apetamin, and how I had started, instead of taking it every day, I was taking like 5 milligrams like every other day, and I was only doing, I totally lowered the dosage. I was doing 15 at first. I went down to 5, and it looks like this is like this little like measuring cup here. So I went down to 5. Before I was taking 15, I was doing it 3 times a day and I was getting really sick. So I still noticed, I ended up taking like a 2-week break. Now I am on my second bottle of Apetamin. I'm on the second one. And by the time I finished the first one, I had already purchased the second bottle, but I had taken a break because I was still having like, I started back having stomach issues again. It wasn't as bad as before when I was taking it 3 times a day, but I was still feeling dizzy sometimes, and I was just like, what is going on? So I had basically already been thinking about being a vegan for a long time. And because, you know, I'm lactose, so a lot of times I still eat dairy products such as ice cream, which is my favorite. And I'm just like, well, I'm gonna just suffer the consequences later because I want some ice cream. I want some, you know, pecan praline. And I was like, you know what? I'm tired of the stomach issues. I'm tired of, I'm not really picky with the foods I eat. So I eat just about anything, which is kind of not good. And I don't know. I wanted like a change. Like on my mom's side of the family is high blood pressure. On my dad's side of the family is diabetes. So I'm like, let me try to prevent that now. Like any of those kind of like, so I don't get sick like that later on. Later on in the future and have to be on medication or anything like that. So of course the main reason I didn't want to go vegan is because I'm like, well, how am I going to be getting protein? Like, I don't know if I could do that. I'm already thin. My goal is to gain weight. I don't want to lose weight. Immediately you think you're cutting out meat and fish and all that, like you're not gonna, like you're gonna lose weight. That was my thought process. Nevertheless, I was like, let me try it out because I still want to take the Apetamin, because overall the Apetamin does boost my appetite big time. It totally does. So it does work in that aspect. But if you guys were like me and you guys were getting like sick on a regular basis and this Apetamin wasn't really working with your body, I can almost 100% guarantee it was because of the things that you were eating. If you were doing like me and going and eating like 3 In-N-Out burgers a day, 2 milkshakes, and again, I'm lactose, so I shouldn't have been drinking milkshakes anyway. And plus it's still just not healthy for you. Going and eating like, you know, half a cake, and, you know, going, and I'm addicted to gummies, so I would go stop at the gas station, liquor store, buy me like 5 packs of gummies. If you guys are down in like unhealthy food like that, yes, you're going to be gaining weight, but a lot of it's going to be going to your midsection, the place that you do not want it to go. I started even breaking out, and I don't even get acne like that. Like my skin's tremendously cleared up now since I've changed my eating habits. But this video is mainly about me. Like the last week I started taking Apetamin again. I took like a 2-week break, then I just started taking it again. And because I did end up losing 6 pounds, because even though I was taking it every other day and I was taking the smallest dosage, I was still like feeling like kind of sick all the time, so my appetite wasn't really all the way there. And I think that just has to do with me and my poor eating habits, because let me tell you guys, the last week that I've been a vegan, I have not, my skin, seriously, I kid you not, my skin has cleared up like tremendously. Like my skin's cleared up. Not just only that, I have not had any stomach issues, y'all. Like no stomach issues. I haven't felt nauseous, no dizziness, nothing. Like I've been feeling like super healthy. Now, mind you, I did just start back going to the gym too, so I'm sure that has something to do with it too. But my whole point is, if you're just only strictly like taking this, guzzling this down like 3 times a day, plus you're going and eating like all the fast food like in the world, yeah, you could end up getting sick and have like your body reacting poorly to this, because just because it's boost your appetite doesn't mean you should be eating like ice cream sundaes, 6 tacos, 2 baskets of french fries like I was doing every day, because it's gonna go towards the areas you don't want it to go to, if that makes sense. And then even if it's not going to your midsection like it was doing for me, it's you're just gonna be like unhealthy, like period. Yeah, you'll be getting thicker, but you'll be like a hot mess inside. You know what I mean? So this, I I can say that by taking the Apetamin and all the grubbing I was doing, because I would grub on and off like that before I even started taking Apetamin. I always kind of had like bad eating habits. I'm into like a lot of the greasy, like just a lot of like junk food. But I wanted to change. I want to start being healthier, and I can honestly say that Apetamin helped me realize how badly I was eating. I can honestly say that. And um, you guys, you can still get your protein. Like, you know, a lot of people ask, well, how are you going to get your protein? You know, like if you're not eating like red meat, this, that. I've already been off red meat for around 8 months now, but I was a pescatarian. I was still eating like seafood, fish, all that. And what really put the icing on the cake for me is I saw this video last week on YouTube called Dairy is Scary, and I'm going to post a link below. When I say that this video was so eye-opening and had me in tears, and I don't even think, like, I'm not even a super like animal activist like that. I do love animals, but I'm not like, you know, down with, like, I'm not all super into it, involved, like a part of PETA, all that kind of stuff. But when I saw that video, you guys, I was in tears, like straight up tears. It's a 5-minute video, and I encourage everyone to watch it. It's by a popular YouTuber. Her name is Erin, and again, it's called Dairy is Scary, and I'm gonna put it down in a link below. But when I saw how they were torturing those cows, I was like, oh my God. To me, it was just like a revelation. Like, okay, I'm already lactose. I really already can't, you know. Well, I mean, I eat dairy, but it's not the best for me, and it just doesn't vibe with my body like that. So with being a vegan, yeah, you can still totally get your guys protein by eating lentils, beans, kale, spinach, like so many other things. There's so many other different ways that you can still get that protein without eating the red meat and fish and other things like that. But yeah, this is just a really short, sweet video. In my next video, I'm gonna start trying to do one video a week. That is my goal. I'm going to show you some of my vegan recipes. That's another thing. When you become vegan, it gets a little bit exciting because you're in the kitchen making up a bunch of concoctions, because you got to get kind of creative. So that part's kind of fun. But I will tell you, when you guys start eating healthier, now I eat like 3 to 4 meals a day. And when I had lost those 6 pounds from like being like kind of sick and just not having an appetite, because this was making me sick, I've gained 2 pounds back within the last week. 2 pounds back, and that's off my vegan diet. My skin has cleared up like tremendously. Yay! It's cleared up tremendously, and I am now 100. The last time I checked, I was 136 pounds, and my goal is 150 pounds. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. I will be back in a week, and yeah, vegan lifestyle with Apetamin. It works, you guys. It still works. Bye, everybody. Have a good evening.